Hi, and happy Halloween. Today I'm going to be showing you how to carve a pumpkin to carve for Halloween. So you will need a pumpkin, either large or small. You will need a big spoon, a small knife, and a big knife, and then a bowl to keep all the pumpkin seeds in. And then you could also use a bowl to keep everything in. And then you're also going to need a tray. Okay, so you're going to start by, you're also going to need a Sharpie. So you're going to start by drawing your design on a piece of paper, which we already did. And then you're going to draw it out on your pumpkin, however way you want it. So as you see, I drew it, and it's alright if you put little lines inside, because you're going to be carving this part out, and no one will see these little lines. So you can also do it on this one. Now I'm going to be showing you how to carve the first part of the pumpkin, which is going to be the lid that you're going to you're going to open it, and then you're going to take everything out before carving it. You're going to put the handle inside once you're done, and you want to light it up. So you want to first start by drawing a pretty big circle around the top of your pumpkin, marking the line where you want to cut the top of your pumpkin. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to be cutting a little outside the line. Now you're going to start, this is what it's going to look like. So now you're going to take a big knife and just going to cut into it, and I'll see you when we're done. Okay, now once you're done, you're going to take the lid off, and I find helpful that when you're cutting the pumpkin, to leave a little piece right here so you can know where to match it up once you're putting it back. Kids, if you're doing it, make sure you have an adult here or helping you when you're doing this, because it's rather hard. I already went ahead and cut out the eyes, but I didn't pop them out yet, in the mouth and everything else. So, once you're done, you're going to take it out, and then you're going to see this. This is what our pumpkin looks inside like. So, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take the spoon, and I'm going to put it this way so you can see better. So you're going to start scooping out everything. And at first it's going to be hard. So with the spoon, you're not really going to take it out. You're going to more loosen it, so it'll be easier to take it out with. If you found some places that you can't get out. Okay, so we took everything out of the pumpkin now. So this is what it looks like now. So, and we also cut off this part of the pumpkin because there was seeds in it, and that just made it easier. So now it can fit it back in perfectly. And these are the things that we took it out with. This was a good pumpkin because there wasn't very many seeds in it, and it made everything easier. There was enough seeds, but there wasn't enough pulp, so that made it way easier to carve out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take out the top again, and we're going to pulp out these features. If you haven't already done that, you may want to cut it. Okay, so the next step, after we took everything out, now we're going to pop this part out. So this is how easy it must be. It could be a little harder, but these took a while. So this is our official bucket of residue, which is a fancy word for guts. Okay, so now what you're going to need for the second part, you're going to need a candle. It doesn't matter what kind of candle you have. I have this fancy type. Oh, it's very fancy. Trust me. It has a lid, which you're not going to be using, so that doesn't matter. It's orange, so it matches the pumpkin. And the smell is pumpkin carving. The smell is this, with a little ginger. So, you're just going to put that inside there. Going to make sure it stays better. You might want to tape it. The next thing you'll want is a lighter. But when you're using this, be very careful. Kids, if you're doing this, make sure you have an adult supervision. My parent is behind the camera, so I'm not doing this alone. So now you're probably going to want to take the candle, and you might want to get some tape, and you might want to tape it in so it'll stay. But ours has a little angle in it, so it stays perfectly fine. So now you're going to, we have this lighter that bends, and it works great. So I'm just going to light the candle now. And we're probably not going to shoot it outside very much because it's raining and pouring right now. So I'm going to light it in here first. Oh, come on. And this is a pumpkin, which is also known as a jack-o'-lantern. So now I'm going to turn off the light. Since tomorrow's Halloween, we have candy to pass out for the trick-or-treaters who will say trick-or-treat, and then you will give them a piece of candy, or pumpkin that we just made, and then a little pumpkin. So I hope you have a happy Halloween. Do you like the pumpkin? Yeah? Yeah? You like the pumpkin, don't you?